Ever wondered how much you can understand about a person without them saying a word? Welcome to Brain Secrets, where we unravel the mysteries of the human mind. Body language, the unspoken language that we all speak, can be incredibly powerful. It's the silent song of human interaction, choreographed by evolution and shaped by our personal habits and culture. Much like the rhythm in music, it can give us a sense of a person's feelings or intentions, often before they even utter a single word. Consider a job interview setting, for instance. You walk into the room and before you've even shaken hands with the interviewer, they've already started forming an impression about you. How? Through your body language, of course. How you carry yourself, the firmness of your grip, the steadiness of your gaze. All these elements can paint a picture of confidence and reliability. Let's dive a bit deeper. Your posture, for example, can send out a strong message. If you walk in with your shoulders back and your head held high, you project an image of self-assuredness. On the other hand, a slouched posture might communicate a lack of confidence or interest. Eye contact is another critical component. It's a powerful tool that can indicate interest and openness. Consistent eye contact during a conversation suggests that you're engaged and paying attention. However, avoid staring, as it can come across as aggressive or creepy. Hand gestures, too, play a significant role. They can add emphasis to your words and indicate enthusiasm. But be mindful, overly animated gestures may be perceived as nervousness or lack of control. So, we can see how body language can silently but significantly influence our interactions. It can make or break an impression and often determines the way others perceive us. But remember, while body language is powerful, it's not a perfect language. It's influenced by a myriad of factors, and interpretations can vary greatly depending on the context and the individuals involved. So body language can indeed speak volumes, but what about its limitations? While body language is a powerful tool, it isn't a universal language. You see, the interpretation of body language can vary greatly across different cultures. What may be a friendly gesture in one culture might be seen as rude or disrespectful in another. Let's imagine a business meeting between individuals from different countries. Take, for instance, the simple act of maintaining eye contact. In Western cultures, it's often seen as a sign of attentiveness and honesty. However, in some Asian cultures, prolonged eye contact can be perceived as aggressive or disrespectful. Similarly, consider the act of crossing your legs. In the United States or the United Kingdom, it's simply a comfortable sitting position. But if you were to do this during a meeting in the Middle East or Japan, it could be seen as offensive. And it's not just about cultural differences. The context in which body language occurs also plays an integral role in how it's interpreted. A thumbs up at a sports event signifies approval or encouragement. However, the same gesture in a solemn setting could be seen as inappropriate or disrespectful. Even the direction in which your body is oriented during a conversation can convey different meanings. Facing someone directly might show that you're engaged and interested in what they're saying. But, in a different context, it could also be interpreted as confrontational. The same goes for personal space. In some cultures, standing close to someone while speaking is a sign of warmth and friendliness. But in others, it might be seen as an invasion of personal space and make people uncomfortable. These cultural and contextual nuances can lead to misinterpretations in body language, which can cause misunderstandings and even conflict in intercultural communications. So, while body language is a powerful tool in communication, it's essential to remember that it's not universal. And it's not foolproof either. Misinterpretations can easily occur, especially when dealing with different cultures or contexts. Clearly, while body language is potent, it isn't foolproof. But can we get better at reading it? Well, stick around, as we explore that in the next part of our discussion. Body language, like any other language, requires practice to understand and interpret accurately. It's not as simple as reading a book or a road sign. It's more like learning to play a musical instrument, where you must train your senses to pick up subtle cues and interpret them in real time. But fear not. It's a skill that can be mastered with time and patience. Let's delve into some tips to help you enhance your body language perception. First and foremost, observe people's baseline behavior. This is their normal, relaxed state when they're not under any stress or pressure. Noticing how someone usually behaves can provide a benchmark against which you can compare their subsequent actions. A sudden change from this baseline might indicate that something is amiss. Next, look for clusters of gestures, not just isolated actions. Imagine you're watching a symphony orchestra. Each musician plays their part, but it's the combination of all the instruments that creates the beautiful music. Similarly, a single gesture might not reveal much, but a series of gestures can paint a vivid picture of what's going on underneath the surface. Also, always consider the context. Body language doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's influenced by the situation, the environment, and the people involved. So keep an eye on the bigger picture. Now let's bring these tips to life with a real-life story. Meet Detective Jane. She's known in her department for her uncanny ability to solve complex cases, and her secret weapon is her keen understanding of body language. She observes the baseline behavior of the people she interviews, looks for clusters of gestures, and always considers the context. This allows her to pick up on nonverbal cues that others might miss, giving her valuable insights into the cases she's working on. So, honing your body language perception skills can indeed give you an edge in understanding others. It's like having a superpower, allowing you to see beneath the surface and perceive what words alone can't convey. So, why not start practicing today? After all, you never know when you might need to pull a Detective Jane. Body language, a silent yet powerful form of communication, comes with its strengths and weaknesses. It's a fascinating tool that allows us to convey unspoken messages, sometimes even more effectively than words. It can express emotions, intentions, and thoughts, all without uttering a single word. However, it's not without its limitations. Cultural differences and context can greatly influence how our body language is perceived by others. Moreover, enhancing our ability to perceive body language can be a game changer. By paying attention to subtle cues, we can gain a deeper understanding of what others are truly communicating. This can lead to more authentic and meaningful interactions. So next time you find yourself in a social situation, remember, your body might be saying more than your words. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brain Secrets for more intriguing insights into the human mind. Until next time, keep decoding the mysteries of the brain.